Alright, so last time seems like we just barely got through an investigation. It didn't seem like we impressed the guy at all. Alright, let's see if we can't get that box now.
Chipworth?
Good afternoon, sir.
I need you to do something for me.
Just say the word, sir.
Please, can you open the windows, Chipworth?
Very good, sir.
Is it gonna open up out in here too? Oh, they do. Is that gang gonna give me a...
The mentor, Alonzo, seemed to be arguing with someone.
What? Can he...
The gang had a ferocious beak. I was lucky not to lose a finger.
Can I look in on the conversation? Is it over there? Okay.
The plants needed watering, badly. The gang clearly didn't like having her nest disturbed.
Let's use the crowbar.
Here you go.
Fell all the way to ground level.
There was something taped to the air conditioner. Whatever was in the box, Graham had clearly not wanted anyone to find it. Inside was a small glass lens. It had deep cuts scored across its surface. But that wasn't all. Tucked beneath was a photograph. A picture of a stalker. A child's face pressed against the window. Suddenly I realized that it wasn't just Milo. It was clear that multiple children were being taken into the city, and somehow Graham was connected to it.
Are we just gonna leave this box in the open here? Let's look at the HoloLens. A hollow plinth lens with cuts deliberately scored across its surface. A photograph of a stalker carrying a terrified child. Okay. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Can I program all these things in here? I can't. The kitchen system, is that both the oven and the stove? Let's see what we can do. I wanna make coffee. Oh, I can't. I can't do anything. Is user allowed a meal? I can be denied a meal in my own home? Okay. Not sure if we're supposed to stay here and like go to bed. Can I leave and wait, what is she doing? Are you okay? Are your legs stuck?
Songbird, I'm sorry.
For what?
What?
That your husband is dead.
Hey, win some, lose some.
That's pretty harsh.
Eyes up here,
Look,
guy.
stranger. You told me your secret, so I'll tell you mine. Last few years, Graham gave up trying to be anything other than the dullard he really was. If it weren't for the kudos for being married, I'd have dumped him months ago. You're new here, so a word of advice? You want to win in Union City? Learn the rules and play the game.
My name's Foster, by the way. Robert Foster.
Songbird.
Is there anything more you can tell me about Graham?
Not much. He was a loner whose only friends were idiots like him.
She's just standing in the table, by the way.
Could Graham have had anything to do with kidnapping?
For both our sakes, I hope not.
Can I ask you about some missing children?
I'd rather you didn't.
What were you saying about kudos?
Were you born yesterday?
Let's just say I'm new here.
Okay, newbie. Here's how it works in Union City. Be a good example, stay happy, and you get kudos.
Which you spend?
Well, kinda, but not really. The higher your kudos level, the lower you are in the city. Simple.
So kudos is bad?
Aren't you listening? Lower. Lower is better.
So you need a higher kudos to get lower?
Of course. That industrial pit up there hovers over me like a storm cloud. And this middle level is simply beneath me.
I think I understand what you mean.
But the lower level, now they are my kind of people. They've got standards that you don't see enough of round here.
How can I raise my kudos level?
With kudos, obviously.
So how do I get more kudos?
Well, isn't that just the question? Like I said, be happy, get points.
But how can you be happy when you've just found out your husband is dead?
You think I'm not sad on the inside? No one's gonna give me a medal for having a dead husband.
But
Let's talk about something else, eh? My points have already dipped way too much today, thanks to you.
Hey, Shad, how are you doing? Who might be blown by today? Always on an adventure. Well, our wife, quote unquote, seems to be stuck in her table. So it's not gonna be her. She's with the table now.
what's with the Alonso guy?
Guy? I believe you're referring to Mentor Alonso from the Ministry of Well-Being. He's a high-ranking official. And we've just lied straight to his face.
Quite the team, huh?
If he knew what's really going on, I dread to think how far my kudos would plummet.
And what about me?
Arrested, deported, I don't know, not important.
Is Alonso coming back here?
For both our sakes, I hope not. But I'm not risking it, so don't even think about doing anything stupid.
Nothing stupid? For how long?
Very amusing. Until my kudos is back on track, obviously. But for now, you are Graham.
Looks like Graham was quite the photographer.
Oh, he was dreadful. At first I thought he was an artist. Then I found out he used those ridiculous antique cameras.
What?
It took hours to see the finished photographs. And he took forever fussing with the lighting. The only good thing about his photographs is that I'm in most of them.
He should have dumped this chick before they even got married.
What do you know about the council?
They run the city.
She's
you know,
in the table.
like they always have since Joey left.
Can I speak to them?
Not with Graham's ID, you can.
You work for the Ministry of Comfort?
Sure do. It might not sound prestigious, but without us, the city falls down.
You don't seem the type to settle for a cleaning job.
Cleaning supervisor, thank you very much. And you'll find in Union City, it's not what you do, it's how you do it that counts.
How so?
You know, get the job done, don't get in trouble, keep a smile on your face, the usual.
What can you tell me about the Minister for Comfort?
The terminal has their details. Look there if you want to know more.
Tell me more about Graham.
Why do you want to know?
I think he might have been involved in something.
What do you mean?
I came to Union City from the Gap because I was investigating a mysterious...
Oh, for Joey's sake, not you too. Blah blah conspiracy, blah blah giant dog. Graham was the perfect husband until he started getting crazy ideas. Why couldn't he just have an affair like a normal person?
Graham was a conspiracy theorist?
Always was. But before he went missing, he really changed. He became secretive. He used to close the terminal whenever I came into the room.
That's not that strange.
And he started spending a lot of time in the bathroom. And then he just disappeared.
Okay, that's the weird bit. Who's this contact you mentioned?
Bad news, as far as my kudos level is concerned.
What do you mean?
Graham was always rambling on about this hacker friend of his. Had a daft name. Leet, I think.
Any idea where I could find Leet?
Probably somewhere up top, with the other degenerates. If I were you, I'd stay away.
Did Leet believe in Graham's conspiracies?
Believe? Pretty sure he's where Graham got him from. Bad influence all round.
That's all for now.
Yeah, bye.
Oh, okay, she's free of the table now. Oh, wait, no, never mind. She's back at the table. Alright, let's try putting in this other HoloLens.
I swapped the lens for the broken one from the
Oh.
lockbox.
Weird.
The HoloLens now projected fragmented data.
Ahem.
What? You're the one who bumped into me. Alright, let's change the image and see if something else happens. Oh, I've got 2 new messages. But first... I wonder if there's a specific image I'm supposed to... use. I don't know which one. Alright, what is this? Do I do all the way down to the newest ones? Can I use the... It won't let me use the slider on this side. Oh, it's that Spankles thing again. Come and play with Mr. Spankles. No kids after 3 p.m. Where's the 2 messages? The one at the top says 14 days ago. says I got him. Alright. I really hope we get to see Spangles. It just looks the same. I'm trying to get him to run. Run. Okay, let's try this. I think it was set to this, even though I had it set to that before changing the lens. I don't know, it was on Mr. Advice or whatever. Advice Man. Whenever we started the program. But let's see. We may need a new image. Yeah, but we must need a new image that we don't have currently. Should I take back the broken lens? Do I have the... Okay, I've got the normal lens on my person. I guess I'll just leave it there for now. I think. No, I'm gonna take it. Give it back. Maybe I use it at someone else's house.
I swapped the lens back to the original one.
Okay. I guess let's leave. There's nothing else we can do here, I don't think. Oh. We're only on the second floor? Or I guess first floor. Oh. It just takes us to the ground floor. I don't get to choose. Is that still him out there? Wait, what? Oh my gosh. Someone turned Joey into Mr. Spangles.
The seal had been vandalized. Poor Joey.
Oh, but the robot can't get any water.
Water tank depleted.
Excuse me.
Ah, Master Grundy. What joy to see Sir again after all this time. The Poet Laureate Reginald Arthur Schnippel Esquire sends his regards and/or condolences as appropriate.
Who?
How nice of you, Reginald.
Correction, sir. If one may be so bold, Mr. Schnippel is of course Sir's human neighbor. How Sir might mistake yours truly, Tarquin, for our beloved Poet Laureate is beyond imagining.
What do you think about the graffiti?
As an artiste, I find any medium a valid form of expression. Of course, the vandalism does somewhat detract from the piece.
Cubic Desires, the new foot fetish. An evil robo-clown.
So you like the graffiti?
I said it was a valid form of expression, albeit not on a par with, say, the literary arts. But as art goes, it's not too abhorrent.
Who are you again?
Tarquin, Fidelis Mark II domestic savant, at your service.
So you're a servant?
Savant, please. I am a highly engineered personal aid.
Do you work in these apartments?
Of course, Master Grundy. Sir and I have been neighbors for 147 days and 11 hours.
I'm Graham Grundy.
Of course, sir.
So, we've met before?
Of course, sir.
When's the last time you saw Graham? Me?
Master Grundy, one is sure one doesn't need to remind Sir that one works with Sir's neighbor.
One would need one to remind one.
Ah, does Sir mean Sir would need one to remind Sir, or one would need Sir to remind one?
One is not sure anymore. You have a real way with words.
Aha, Sir is referring to one's grammatical prowess, no?
Yes.
Sir is too kind. And yet, if only one could translate grammatical prowess into poetic inspiration.
Have you heard any reports of missing children?
Why, no, Master Graham. If anyone went missing, I'm sure AI Officer Greta would find their U-chips.
What if they were from outside the city?
Well, surely AI Officer Greta would find them by their newly implanted U-chips.
Fair enough. For all his poetry, Tarquin was still a Union City droid. See you later, Tarquin.
Will I?
Huh? It's just a phrase.
Shall we schedule in another meeting?
I don't think that's necessary.
Such ambiguity. A tortured soul. Alas, I am inspired.
Alright. I suppose I will be conversing with you later. Uh-oh.
Dear me, a terrible situation. Very troubling indeed.
Mentor, given your experience, your input here would be greatly appreciated.
What?
Orana, isn't it? You strike me as a fine young officer of the Ministry of Well-Being. Would you say that's an accurate description?
I'm flattered, sir.
Your record is exemplary, I believe.
I do my best, sir.
I'm sure you do. So please, don't let me down. Fix this mess.
Mess? You mean the girl?
The whole untidy situation.
Yes, sir.
Atta girl. Keep a smile on your face. After all, it's Aspiration Day, isn't it? The happiest day of the year.
I'll take care of it, sir.
I know you will. By the way, a call to pest control wouldn't go amiss.
Of course, sir.
Meanwhile, I shall isolate this area until this unfortunate incident has been resolved.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate your advice.
We're all here to learn from each other. Take care now.
Miss! Pardon me, miss! Who, me? Hey! You can see forever up here! You know, be free! Miss, you have to be careful.
Careful or careless? I know which one I want to be.
Why don't you come down, yes? Miss Dijon, is that right? Raquel Dijon.
Yeah! That's... me. I think...
Raquel!
Raquel? Did you say Raquel?
You need to come down.
What? Where am I? Oh no! Help! Help!
Hearing her name had triggered a total change in the girl's behavior. I needed to find a way to get her down before she fell.
Uh-oh. Hey Raven, how are you doing?
Excuse me,
Sir?
what's going on?
Just a citizen in trouble, all under control.
Anything I can do to help?
No need, sir. All under control.
I can see that.
Is there nothing I can do to help?
Just carry on enjoying Aspiration Day, sir.
But
Best leave this to the professionals, sir.
are you sure I can't help?
Totally sure. Just move along, please, sir.
Why is the monopod locked down?
To keep people happy, sir.
How?
Well, this situation has the potential to be unpleasant. So we keep the situation contained until it can be resolved.
But I'd really like to go somewhere.
A little patience, sir, would be appreciated.
Can't you see that something is happening? Not too bad playing Long Dark and chilling. Oh, that's a cool game.
When will the monopod be unlocked?
When the situation is resolved.
Pun intended, I guess.
Why is she up there?
I don't know. I'm not sure she does either.
She was painting a mural, didn't you see it?
What happened here?
I don't know, but we have to get her down.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thanks.
Okay.
The girl looked almost frozen with fear. Hell of a place to get stuck.
Oh, they're pretty
Are
nice.
you okay?
No! I don't know how I got up here! Raquel! Raquel Dijon! Don't panic! I'm from the Ministry of Well-Being.
How can we help?
Nothing to see here, sir. I suggest you go back inside and enjoy some screen-based entertainment.
Excuse me, I'd like to make a complaint.
Please, both of you. I'm a welfare officer. I know how to deal with this kind of problem. I just need to check the negotiation protocol.
Well, thank goodness the Ministry is on this. It's all very distracting.
How did you get up there?
I don't know! Please! I'm frightened!
She climbed the outside of the building. Astounding agility, by the way. Most impressive.
I don't remember!
Bravo, miss!
Sit tight. We'll soon have you down.
That robot's not helping.
What's your name?
Her name is Raquel. Now, would you please?
Raquel? Oh, but of course, that makes far more sense. She told me her name was Rat Girl. But it would appear her grotesque moniker signifies little more than a deplorable deficiency of elocutionary attainment. Rat Girl, indeed.
Please, gentlemen, now is not the time.
Anyone got any ideas?
Yes, I do. I have an idea.
Go on.
Never use a simile when a metaphor suggests itself.
What?
I'm in the middle of composing an Aspiration Day poem, but my lexiconic cupboard is bare, so to speak. Hence the requirement for...
Wait, is this idea about your poem?
Well, yes. You asked if anyone had an idea. You were not specific to the context.
Anyone got any ideas to help the girl?
I'm still searching through this ministry protocol, but to be honest, we've gone rather off script.
Keep looking. I'll see if I can find a practical solution around here. What are you painting?
Sir, please, you're not helping. What? I didn't... I don't know!
Her work is rather inspired, don't you think? I do believe art may be her calling.
Please, both of you.
Help me!
Can you see any way down from there?
No!
Okay, we'll see what we can do from here. Can you see any way down from there?
No!
Okay, we'll see what we can do from here. Don't worry, we'll get you down safely.
And soon. One hopes.
Alright, well. He's just like, what were you painting? She's up there panicking. Okay, we can't do anything with that. Okay, I see a way up. Do I do that? Ugh.